It's your boy Ahmed, back another one. Yo, if you're like me and was unaware of the DJ Akademiks versus Marc Lamont Hill beef, well, you're in the right place, because I did a little research and we found out that this beef has been going on for a while. I'm going to play y'all a clip from Akademiks' most recent live where he unapologetically tells us why he hasn't been to the Joe Budden podcast lately. Let's get straight to it.
A little frustrating.
Sometimes I see people make deals and they slow walk it because they really don't want to do it.
Right.
Yo, Joe, man, I got a little beef with you, man. You revived this bum-ass nigga Marc Lamont Hill, man. He was dead in the water. CNN wanted no parts of him. How'd you revive this nigga? I think that's why I ain't do the JBP in a long time. Because I can't go up there with this nigga there, bro. I can't fuck with this nigga. I really, period. He got hater energy, bro. But he was dead in the water. Vlad was trying to hire him, and I told Vlad, I said, yo, we should just hire him and just send him on bullshit interviews and, like, never put him out. Like, bro, we got to pay him, like, $1,500 a week? Just, like, send him out and be like, yo, you're going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. You're going to interview some rapper or something like that. We get the interview, nigga, and we just laugh about it on FaceTime. Like, yo, Vlad, look at this. This shit goofy as hell. Never put it out and just clown this nigga out. I'm going to host your chat. This is how diabolical we were with it. We were going to just hire this nigga and send him on dummy missions. Yo, today you're going to Culiacan. We want you to go. We were never going to put that, bro. Like, we were just going to laugh at this goofy ass nigga. He used to be on CNN. Then he went on unemployment. So we're like, all right, we just going to, let's just clown this nigga out. Like, yo, what the fuck? I'm looking at Vlad like, we could go half on it. Yo, Vlad, come on, you got mad bread. Vlad showed me a Richard Mille. You know what I mean? Vlad showed me his new crib. Like, yo, Vlad got it. Trust. I'm showing it. Yo, Vlad see me with all the bust down chains, everything. Vlad's like, okay, that's cool. But yo, I just got my Richard Mille appraised. I said, oh, we talking big money talk. So then we started talking about our ops. We realized he's a mutual op. Realized he's down bad. Like, CNN don't no more. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear no politics from this nigga no more. So we like, bet, it's time to bomb on him. But I said, Vlad, let's just hire him. You know who we've been trying to do the same to? Peter Rosenberg. Nigga, we were going to send that nigga to some, like, backyard wrestling joints to commentate and pay him the same amount. Like, yo, we were going to hire Peter Rosenberg, give him $1,500, be like, yo, just commentate this, like, backyard wrestling. Never put it out, just keep it in a group chat and laugh at him. Like, yo, look at this clown ass nigga. Yo, you really think he working, bro? You know, anyway, Joe, you saved him, man. You saved him, Joe. Saved him. Anyway.
Right.
Is there any part of you that feels like this was his way of
now this nigga's like a hip hop. Yo, Elliot, this your competition right here. I ain't gonna hold you. Elliot, I ain't offer you yet. Elliot, this your new competition, because right now you're in the big act lane. Let me tell you this, with all due respect, Elliot, nobody does big act better than big act. So that 22-ster, that the new Vlad, the new Elliot, there's only one big act. You feel me? Y'all got to get off that hen dog and that Casamigos and really, like, black out on these niggas. That's what I do. Y'all niggas be trying to keep it like, no, I go crazy on these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it go. Nigga, I went so crazy on Meek, nigga, hip hop police got, like, y'all niggas keeping it tame right now. So y'all niggas can't really, but your real competition, Elliot, is about to be this nigga. He's now turning into what you used to be with the journalistic questions. Hey, do you think, what do you think about, like, the original motives of, what the fuck? Nobody give a fuck about that. But he's trying to do some journalism. Actually, he competing with you and that ugly ass nigga online named Phil Lewis. Yeah, he be just tweeting. I never heard him talk. I could tell he heard him. He's competing with y'all, like, for journalistic. When you hear act talk, I'm roasting niggas. I'm saying whatever. I'm saying I don't give a damn. And y'all done try to cancel me 30 times, and then y'all be still punching in the air because I'll be like, yo, they still rock with him? Yes, dummy.
Now, during my research, I found an old tweet of Marc Lamont Hill expressing his distaste for Akademiks after audio of him saying that there's no difference between the 21 and 17-year-olds surfaced the internet. Since then on, Akademiks has threatened to spit on Marc Lamont Hill on DJ Vlad platform. Now we all know DJ Vlad for being, a culture vulture who's made millions off of asking federal questions, leading black men to prison or death. That's also another person who dislikes Marc Lamont Hill. So if you kind of see a similarity or something that's kind of like a little bit of an irony of why a person like Vlad would hate Marc Lamont Hill, I'm gonna let y'all put the pieces together. But Akademiks also went off on Marc Lamont Hill for defending Megan Thee Stallion, and we all know Akademiks hate Megan Thee Stallion. And not listening to the rest of Drake's Her Lost album, and we all know Akademiks love Drake, due to the fact that he was dissing a black woman and nobody cared or stand up for her. Marc Lamont Hill felt the need to express the fact that it wasn't in good taste, the fact that Drake was dissing Megan Thee Stallion. Here's the clip.
Marc Lamont Hill. Let me tell you this. Marc Lamont Hill is a fucking bum, okay? If you look back at his history, they had this nigga balling over some shit. This nigga is a classic bum. Now, this is why I'm glad Drake ain't released no statement. Bro, nobody's making music for this nigga to be jamming to. Anyway, probably can't even find it scrolling down his timeline. But he tweeted out, this is the epitome of where not only rap music is going, but the pussified internet we all live in. This nigga said, hold on. Wait. Let me look up the full thing. Marc Lamont Hill, Drake. I want to show you how the full tweets. This is the most scene. He said, I started to listen to Drake's album. I was 3 tracks in when I read about Meg Thee Stallion's reference on Twitter. You know how much you are where you're listening to music and you let a nigga who's on your timeline tweeting live about the music you listen to convince you to not even listen to what they're commenting about. So to put in perspective, right? And I'm gonna bring up I just want to show you how much of a bitch this nigga is. Here we go. This is Spotify, right? Let's go to Drake, Her Loss. Drake, Savage, Her Loss. Drake, Her Loss. Drake, Her Loss. Look. This is the album. The said he was on track 3. I want y'all to see what track 3 is. Track 3 is on BS. The track he talked about Meg is Circo Loco. Circo Loco is track 9. The is listening to music and reading Twitter to get his opinion on said music. You are straight. You should not be listening to music. Not hip hop music. You gotta listen to jazz. You probably gotta listen to Lil Nas X. You gotta listen to some other weird nigga. You can't be listening to no hip hop if you're listening to music and you're on Twitter thinking, well, what do y'all think about the songs I'm about to listen to next? And if they could convince you, nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. If you get to track 9, he's talking shit about Meg, and you turned the whole album off. Listen, let me read what he said again. Hold on, give me a second. Started listening to Drake's album, was 3 tracks in when I read about Meg Thee Stallion references on Twitter. That don't happen till 9 tracks in. He says, I won't be finishing the album. This is why people are tired of all these internet spaces.
It seems as if Akademiks and Vlad are intimidated by Marc Lamont Hill's intellect and prowess to help the black community. But we know that goes against Vlad's agenda to use and milk the worst of the black community. So people like Marc Lamont Hill is definitely a threat. But what does Akademiks gain or lose in beefing with Marc Lamont Hill? Other than the fact that Ak is tied to or is working for Vlad? I don't really know. But we know in these most recent clips that Akademiks has expressed a huge distaste for Marc Lamont Hill. Now, will Akademiks go up and actually do anything to Marc Lamont Hill in person? I highly doubt it, because Akademiks is not someone that's confrontational to men in person. We've never seen him address anyone in such a manner. So for him to kind of violently, because that's kind of an assault, right? Would be spitting on someone in a sense. So for him to allude to that, it's just extremely aggressive for someone that's non-confrontational as Marc Lamont Hill. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Is Akademiks taking it too far with Marc Lamont Hill? Drop a like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's been your boy Alpha Media Room, back with another banger, man. Peace.